This is the skirt of my driveway. At its highest point, almost 40 inches of wet, heavy, plow-packed snow. The stuff that a shoveling nightmare is made of. Perfect for a snowball fight and the perfect recipe for clogging up a snowblower. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to snowplow your way through this mess. Time to dig our way out. Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB, giving you the best tips and tricks to survive life in and out of the garage. And if you're feeling the vibe and you want to be part of the tribe, subscribe. Sure, you could ram your snowblower through a high snowbank at high speed and pray that you make it out on the other side. But chances are good, that's not going to happen. At least not without a fight. That's a lot of stress on a machine in many ways. So let's dive into this slowly. As you make your first approach, you'll want to be in your lowest gear. In my experience, moving at high speed here won't let the snowblower dig in well enough, and it'll actually force the snowblower to ride up the snowbank, leaving a lot of snow underneath the machine. Plus, think about what that high-speed ramming will do to your friction disc. You're gonna hit a frozen wall and your wheels will just spin, grabbing traction when they can. Instead, try this. Go in slow until the machine can't go forward anymore. Then back it up, shift it over about a foot, and then make another approach. The machine will come to a stopping point, back it up, and at this point, you can choose to make another pass again or not. But by now, you should have created a nice little pocket inside that snowbank. Trust me, this machine could more than likely bust through that wall, but in most cases, you'll just be shimmying that machine side to side, chewing off only a little bit at a time. From here, go in with a shovel and break down those high walls. Make a couple quick chops for about 20 seconds or so, and then go and attack it again with the snowblower. The broken up snow will be a little easier for the machine to break down, a lot easier than just driving right into the snowbank. Keep in mind that the snow is very heavy and very wet, so what I like to do is take in half the width of the machine. If you try to fill the entire front end, it's probably going to bog down. And usually after about 2 times of snow blowing, then chopping up the snow blowing and chopping up the snow, I'm able to break through to the street. At this point, you can probably now kick it into second gear. I'm gonna keep repeating this same process, but keep in mind that this snowbank is higher than the snowblower itself. By breaking them down, you get the snow down to a more manageable level for the machine. Knock it down, throw it. Knock it down, throw it. And in just a handful of minutes, you'll be seeing a lot more of the end of your driveway. Doing this procedure allows me to get down to the concrete faster and cleaner. Sure, the machine is working hard, but it's not working to death. Ramming into the snowbank can possibly damage a belt, bust a gearbox, or probably snap a shear pin. This way requires a little bit more manual labor, but if you look, I'm not shoveling the snow. I'm breaking the snow up and then letting the machine do the heavy lifting. This saves my back, and I don't mind doing this because I enjoy the blow. That doesn't sound right. Now, as I finish up my driveway, I like to plow 10 to 15 feet in front of my mailbox. This allows the mailman or mailwoman to get closer to deliver my mail. I have actually seen mail trucks stuck right in front of people's driveways because of snowbanks like this. Plus, you won't have to trudge through the sopping wet, salt-filled snow to get your mail. Toss it right up onto the parkway. 2 to 3 passes is usually all it takes, and I'm sure that your mailman or mailwoman will appreciate it. From here, I like to move to the sidewalk. I usually like to get to my sidewalk after I finish plowing the entire driveway, but because of timing with this video, some of my steps got out of order. No big deal, 1 or 2 passes down the sidewalk, and you're good to go. This will clean up any overthrow. And to throw off the YouTube algorithm, would you mind taking a super quick second to hit that like button down below? Thank you, I appreciate it. Now let's take a minute to talk about some other micro steps that you could take to speed this whole process up a little bit, or at least make it easier on you and your machine. First up, make sure that your snowblower is running right. If your engine is running rough, your day is about to get rough. Make sure your snowblower is all tuned up before you get a big storm or a lake effect snowstorm like you see me clearing here. And make sure that your throttle is all the way up. Feel the power, baby! Next, days leading up to the storm, you may actually want to take a minute and spray down the auger housing of your snowblower with some kind of anti-stick coating to prevent clogging. Now here's an added bonus. If you have tire chains, you actually have a traction advantage here, but they are not truly necessary. If your tires have a good set of tread on them, you'll do fine. If you have drift cutters on your snowblower, point them up, because this will actually help break the snow down into the front of the snowblower. Next, try to figure out your wind direction. Typically in my area of Buffalo, the wind blows from west to east, and it was no different for this lake effect snowstorm. Though the wind wasn't too strong, I didn't want it all blowing back into my face, which can get annoying lane, so in this case, I threw all the snow to the left side of my driveway. From here, get your deflector up, so that way you can get the snow high up over the bank. And speaking of getting it up high over the bank, if the chute won't rotate any further to one side, what I actually like to do is angle the snowblower a little bit. That way I can toss the snow into the correct spot without it going into the street. Also, if you have an impeller kit on your machine, you have a huge advantage here. For most snowblowers, this kind of snow will struggle getting out of a machine. We've all seen it, sometimes just plopping a few feet over to the side. And along with proper belt tension, this will allow your snowblower to throw farther without clogging. Adding an impeller kit to your snowblower will subtract one headache. No question about it. I'll have a video linked down below in the description on this. Another obvious thing here is watch out for traffic and be cautious of where you're throwing your snow. My snowbank by my mailbox is getting taller and taller, but as I get closer with every pass, my snowblower is actually strong enough to throw it over the bank, throwing it further and further into my yard. As I move up my driveway, I might actually start to aim the snow into the main section of my front yard, usually right around my front tree. This will lessen what goes into the big pile by my mailbox. As I get up to the big pile, my driveway skirt actually has these little rounded ends. So what I like to do is take the shovel, scrape it, and pull it back away from that curve, and then hit it with the snowblower and toss it over the bank. And if you really want to show up the neighbors, take an extra minute and scrape up any ice or packed snow at the end of your driveway. And any neighbors will see concrete on your driveway long before they see it on theirs. As far as the rest of the driveway goes, straight paths are the way to go. Well, why not have a little fun going back in time with a 1971 ARIENS SNO-THRO? This machine was an animal in this lake effect snowstorm, and I'll have the full playlist linked down below in the description. For more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.